Citizens of the Reject Nation, we are back one more time to escape reality with the least politically oriented show on TV. G-Train, are you excited?
I am so good, J-Train.
Hey, Soldier Koi, how are you feeling?
That was well done and quick and off the dome, and I am not ready for the comments in this video.
Excellent. Leave a like for finishing out another season. We only got one more to go, so you're going to want to subscribe.
One more to go. This is
One more season of the show.
Oh, that's what you mean.
So they want to subscribe so that in a year or two or three or however long it takes.
So just
to
ignore
make
the
it.
notification bells for the next year.
Yes.
Nothing
If
else
we
got.
make it to a year where Amazon Studios and free speech exist simultaneously enough to get season 5 of The Boys, you're going to want to be informed about that. Also, thanks to Prepper for chopping these highlights together. Big thanks to all the folks who've been joining us over at patreon.com/TheRealRejects, where, get this, you can sync up with your own copy of The Boys and enjoy the full-length watch-along, see everything that doesn't make these reaction highlights, see everything that Greg and I cover with reaction highlights and watch-alongs included. It's time for Homelander. Let's do this thing!
Did I just shoot a whole brand deal without actually hitting the record button? You bet I did. And I'm going to do it all over again because G Fuel keeps the memory sharp. That's today's sponsor, G Fuel, with their new holographic Dragon Ball inspired cup. I mean, this is one of their many items. This is my new favorite cup. Always happy to shout them out because I've been hooked on their product way before we ever partnered with them. I personally sought them out. That's why you've seen all of us here drinking G Fuel on camera many times when it's not even sponsored. Because G Fuel is the ultimate energy drink for gamers, creators, students, influencers, cooks, janitors, doctors, athletes, and whatever profession it's good for you. Facts. Some of you have been so kind to point out how I've been getting in better shape because of all the exercising I've been doing. Fact number 2, I drink G Fuel every single time before I exercise. Always mix it with the G Fuel hydration on top of that. Game changer. Most of the hosts here are also hooked on G Fuel. We drink it regularly to stay energetic and stay focused. Even my wife loves them, and she doesn't even really love me that much. They have so many amazing flavors. They just sent me over some of their Dragon Ball Z themed drinks. So the Kamehameha drink, which I've already been using. The Evil Emperor Delicious Gohan Blackberry Tea tastes way better than regular blackberry tea. You force pineapple flavor. What's great is each one of these tubs gives you 40 servings of clean energy with 0 sugar, 0 crash, and 0 jitters. It's like going Super Saiyan without the side effects. I tied it in. G Fuel gives you the laser focus and endurance you need. Power up and join the G Fuel community. Check out the link in the description box and get yourself some G Fuel today. You won't regret it.
Good morning, Patriots. It's January 6th.
Oh.
Stunning news out of Vought Studios, who are canceling the
Release the
eagerly
board, it's
anticipated film Training A-Train.
What?
It's completely finished.
We just realized we'd make more from the write-off.
Yes! Of course.
Shots at Zaslav.
I take responsibility.
All lives matter.
Oh, no.
I take responsibility.
The black and white.
We will count the certificates in an orderly fashion
Wow.
with no debate. Is that understood?
Wow.
Chills already.
Where's the fucking virus, Frenchie?
That's small. I'm close.
Gross.
Luma's one goddamn head pop away from the Oval Office. How close?
Close-ish.
Dead Prez.
What a tea. It's
Dead Prez.
the hip-hop tea is now narratively. Oh, that's so perfect.
Oh, wow. Let's go.
4 years led to that shirt.
Oh, I told you Vicky locked it all down. Please lower your voice.
Hey,
Hughie talking to your text.
She's still there.
What the hell are you wearing?
She's just trying to distract him.
The night before my great-grandfather shipped out, he put on his dress uniform, barged into dinner at my great-grandmother's house, and got down on one knee.
Oh, my. What are you doing here?
Oh my God.
Proposal time?
Stand up, please.
Oh my God. What is she gonna propose?
Hughie Campbell,
She's just ruining lives.
will you marry me?
Holy crap.
Oh, Hughie.
Oh.
Okay, just don't move.
Okay.
Do not move.
He's gonna leave. He's gonna leave the apartment.
Oh, no.
Does he know?
Is she going to be him to do the thing?
No!
No.
This is so bad.
Wow.
I guess I'm doing this.
Okay, then me too, because I'm the one proposing.
In January,
Oh no.
I am terrified of what's gonna happen, but I feel so lucky
You should be terrified.
that I get to face it all with you.
This poor guy.
What a season he's been
3
through.
episodes in a
Torturing
row.
him.
What a run.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I hope he has the best redemption. Like, what could happen to him to make this okay?
Yeah, all in all, hard yes. Let's get married.
Oh.
Why is the shifter doing this?
I don't know. It's just so cruel.
Every powered person has a bit of a sick predilection in this universe.
God damn it.
That was great.
Well, and all the humans do too.
2 fingers was a lot, but
You could tell something's wrong.
Ooh. I wonder if there's an amount of time that you can get away with.
Probably.
We need some champs to celebrate and not that Kirkland shit.
Hey, don't diss the Prosecco. Super sus. She even moves different.
Oh, I feel so bad. Yeah, Moriarty's doing a great job at walking that line.
We are going to turn that frown upside down, my friend. You know why? Because you still have me.
That ain't even fucking real.
Well, now, that's an interesting philosophical question.
Nice.
All the fucking beat-up tumors that are mushrooming inside your guts and noggin. Super cancer.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan get tired of playing this guy.
He's the Giancarlo Esposito of this universe.
He's actually taking a nap while he's doing this.
Go off and let me die in peace, would you?
Wish I could.
Oh.
I did not expect Malorie.
Did she think that sentence was directed at her?
I assume, or otherwise she's accepted he's full crazy.
Your dying's been pretty high on my wish list lately.
I appreciate what you're doing here for me.
Not one bit of this is for you.
All right, then. Gives me phone. We got work to do.
This entire episode should take place in this one room.
That's it, just a hospital room.
Don't eat one.
Yeah, salty.
Oh my God.
Such a volume.
Disgusting.
I mean, we agree.
Token of shame, I suppose.
Yeah, and like he likes to celebrate his weakness and live that shame.
Uh-oh.
What's going to be revealed in here?
Oh.
Let's go. Oh, yeah. Ooh!
No.
Whoa.
That was a great edit.
Yeah.
Why would you enter the room?
Yeah, dude. Not the move.
You got to learn what it's like to have a domestically violent father. Don't say anything. Just leave.
Quickly.
I would just leave.
Oh, boy.
Just like in episode 4.
Come here.
Oh, what a shot.
Wow, dude.
Flag.
Come here. That's an order.
Order?
Jeez.
I'm your father, not him.
I am the father now.
I always will be. Come here now.
Antony Stark's face is amazing.
Ah.
Ryan!
She has to go like revisit to get more of her Ness.
Oh,
Oh, she's
This?
Oh, God. Yeah, there it is.
I proposed to Hughie this morning. I even told him the story about your great-grandparents. And
Oh,
then
my God.
we to celebrate.
Oh.
What a torture.
So she's the villain of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, the joy on the other person's face when they finally get their happily ever after. You're a psychopath. Sociopath.
Get it right.
Which is to be expected, really. I mean, barely remember what I look like.
Oh, wow.
One minute I was me, and the next I was Miss Jameson, my preschool teacher. And I could see every
Wow.
memory she'd ever had.
So young.
You all think you're the heroes of your own story.
It's part of the human need.
It wasn't my fault that I was a total at the pageants. That was mommy. Or then I had to suck like a fucking popsicle to stay in the 7. No.
Oh.
I'm Annie January, and it's not my fault. Come on, sing it with me now.
Wow. She took responsibility for the pageant stuff.
You don't know anything about me or my life. No? Then why aren't your powers working?
That mirror use has been better and better every time they cut to it.
That's all this shapeshifter's doing is holding a mirror.
You'll have a couple of non-consecutive life sentences to work through your identity issues. Oh, poor Annie.
Gives her a chance to show a different side of her acting ability, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only good one.
There's not any electricity here.
Look, we're kind of hours away from certifying the election. You know, after that happens, they're coming for Singer. We need your help.
When I was a lad,
Story time.
I heard about this place, Nevada, a steakhouse, where the birds get their baps out when they bring you a ribeye.
Wowie.
Cool.
Then he nearly pissed himself when I told him we was gonna go there someday.
I can come to you. You know, we can figure this out.
Go to him.
Do us a favor, would you, Hughie? Go there.
Oh.
Me and men, would you?
Oh.
Fine, I'll go to the Topless Steakhouse for you.
What a boy's line.
Tell the boys I'm sorry, would you?
I really don't know if he's going to die or not.
I think he might.
Just tell him I'm sorry. Goodbye, Hughie.
That father-son element we hadn't seen between them in a whole season, in that one scene, and then the topless joke is like, that's such good show
what
writing.
that match cut. Ugh.
Man.
Having to get me a caramel pretzel s'more frat from Jitter Bean.
They are thrown down on this episode.
Good morning.
He's
How
not
are you doing
having
this morning?
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, Christ.
Passed nutbag anti-soup laws in his first 100 days.
Oh, good.
He's still hung up.
Staunch ally of the super able community. I think that it's important to...
Ally? Victoria, really?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Tell the truth. So just tell the truth.
Why do you always do these on live broadcasts?
Yeah, man. Why does anyone ever trust being live with this man?
Victoria here is a superhero.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
What has he done?
Thanks for the compliment. Like, I think the truth is we all want to be heroes, but I'm not literally a superhero.
Oh! Wow, dude. Oh, shit. Interesting.
It's all true. Ms. Newman here has
shit.
been operating as a secret dagger in the heart of
Wait,
the deep state.
he just loves to out people.
Sodomize our democracy and our toddlers, but it is
Oh. Heart of the deep state.
He's watching it all burn.
We're gonna take a quick break.
It's out of the bag.
Yep. Yes. Now that is a powerful cat.
I worked my whole life to keep that secret.
Well, secrets rot your soul. If you're unburdened, you should thank me.
Oh, you asshole.
Oh, wow.
We are gonna change the world for our kids and their kids. The first super-abled president. And you're a gal.
Andrew Cal.
Why would we care?
Because I have to get reelected in 4 years. Article 2 of the Constitution.
New world, new rules.
Jesus.
Yep.
Our fates are connected now. Singer's as good as dead, and I am the only fucking friend you've got left. The train's left the station, gorgeous.
You have imprisoned her. She is shackled.
You're on
You'll
it.
have to arrest half your company, half the country.
He's willing to.
Wait, you think I didn't think of that? Of course I thought of that.
What a delivery.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Oh, my God, dude.
The combination of the music, too.
I need you to make a list of anyone within the company that has damaging information on me or the 7, but mostly me. I need this fucking list yesterday.
Yes, sir.
You're a good girl.
You're a good girl.
That doesn't sound good, Ashley.
Oh, yeah, no shit, Ashley.
Sorry, Ashley.
Everyone has some mirror.
Yeah.
Fast enough.
It's good to
Man,
see you
this
still,
episode.
But yeah. Oh.
Get all the dirt on Newman ready in case we need to go nuclear.
Wait. What happened to the virus?
There
Oh,
is no
no.
f***ing virus.
They never have the weapon they need.
They're just gonna kill us if we leak this, right?
If I had another f***ing choice, trust me, I'd take it.
All right, here goes.
Oh.
No.
What? What happened?
It's all gone.
You got backups, right? Another computer or the motherfucking
You're
cloud.
not hearing me. It's all gone.
Bitch.
Huey, I'm sending you coordinates. You and Annie meet me there ASAP.
What's the plan?
Up our chance at offense. All we got now is defense.
Let's go defense.
I am as shocked as you are by this profound betrayal of trust.
Oh, no.
If Victoria Neuman becomes vice president, it will be over my dead body.
Oh.
Because she had me assassinated.
Oh, this episode's not topical whatsoever.
Jesus Christ.
They filmed this like so long ago.
I know.
First, the Simpsons were predicting things. Now
It's the boys.
They got Rasputin in the writer's room, you know? They dug up his soul.
I wish myself dead more times than I can count. And now here I am. Well, I want some more time.
I love that obscured blur of him.
Yeah.
You need to go without grace.
What? Like when?
Now. Right now.
Like yesterday.
I'm not sure I want to leave. I kind of like it there. Parts of it.
You see? You gotta stab him with the virus, and you gotta do it today.
He's got a new devil and angel.
Yeah.
She had me promise to keep you safe, and that's all I'm trying to do here. Now, if you're telling me that the place you feel safest is with Homelander,
Oh, way to level.
Smart angle.
and I ain't gonna stop you.
One trusts and one doesn't.
It's a good thing Homelander was just very abusive.
Yes, just moments ago.
Do you want to play?
Yeah.
Oh.
Little foosball.
Now, when he gets 4 in a row, you got to stab him with the virus.
Right as he thinks he's won. Still water threat deep.
Oh, they've had some great marketing with him, like reading his poetry.
Oh, no, he's grieving his murder.
I highlighted anyone who's contract.
Wow, boy.
That's so much.
Ugh.
Cilantro.
Oh, cilantro.
Oh.
This one tastes like the cow got into an onion patch.
7 is a circle of trust.
Is her heart going with all the
She's getting sick from what she's doing to her body.
Robert Singer will be dead by end of business. Newman will be sworn in. People will panic. Someone will have to swoop in and restore order.
I wonder who.
What I need you to do.
What's
Get a Ricola.
Sorry, sir.
Get a Ricola?
The meds. You know, the meds.
Oh my God.
They're causing a little heart palpitation and a high fever, but it ain't no big thing.
Okay, well, you're coughing all over
tasty.
me. Disgusting. Go further now.
Go further.
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 Wow. Let's keep social distance, you know.
Everyone on this list
Oh, wow.
needs to be removed permanently by the end of the day.
That's a lot of people.
That is a huge hit list.
Hey, if we're thinking about who's got the most dirt on us, wouldn't Ashley's name be at the top of the list?
She's last.
Oh,
no.
Sure. Good idea.
Good idea.
You need. This is why you should be with A-Train.
Does anybody know Ashley's last name?
Oh no, Homelander could hear.
No, Ashley, no. Don't kill Ashley. She's made it so far. Oh, shit.
Smart woman.
Shit. Oh, my God.
I'm gonna go faster. Must go faster.
Must go
Must go
faster.
faster. Must go
Oh,
faster.
my
Must go
God.
faster.
Oh, go, 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 go.
Must go faster.
What is Super Ashley going to be? Oh.
Is that the best place to do the injection?
Put it on your butt. Oh, no. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Oh, poor thing, poor thing, poor thing.
She's going to become like the leader.
She's going to have super leverage abilities.
Everybody moves with a partner, and you check in every 5 minutes on the dot. Stay sharp and follow motherfucking orders.
Some kind of
Right there.
secret invasion.
If you'd killed Newman like I ordered, we wouldn't be stuck 4 stories underground playing pocket pool. Midget.
Idjit. Bobby.
Oh, he said the supernatural
He said all this
line.
stuff.
So many Easter eggs just for Supernatural.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just warm.
It's got to be a weakness. She's
Like
got to have a
furnace
weakness.
in here.
Yeah, she said that before.
Like a furnace in there.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
You should go find some water.
Oh, he's got to rationalize, but also keep it together.
Keep it together, keep it together, keep it together.
Holy fucking shit.
But now he could add one more to the list of how many people he's done it with.
That's true.
Every guy's biggest accomplishment.
Data shifter. Oh, please do not Gerald's game us right now. Please do not Gerald's game us right now. Oh my God. Oh boy. Oh my God.
I hate decluttering.
Decluttering is the worst. It's the
What are the
so
worst?
gross.
Huh? Don't look at me, just look forward. Don't look at me, just look forward.
All right.
Shifter, it's Annie. What? She's a shifter, don't look at me, just look forward.
How do you know?
It's right there.
The fate of the country relies on us keeping our shit together, so just chill.
He's never that positive.
Yeah. Hey,
Smile he's had.
What are you looking at? I know.
Yep, we did that. That is a thing that we did.
Oh, no, poor guy.
Peg the picture. Gotta peg it in all the holes.
Oh
Listen,
no.
getting hitched, that's the decision that we made in my life. So congratulations to you both. But,
Oh, no. Shifter knows.
Yeah.
we'll hit the head and y'all just hold down the fort.
Yes, motherfucker!
Whoa, yeah.
Ouch.
Come on, Kimiko. Come on, Kimiko. Ooh! Ew! Grody.
Kimiko, go head on.
That is slow. It's the slowest moving door. Oh, God, no.
Holy shit, they're just staying on this. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
It's like fighting the Terminator.
Yeah, it really is. Liquid Terminator almost.
Shut that door.
Oh, Matrix. Ouch. Oh, la, 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 la. Hang around.
Some cool kills here. Bullets are clearly useless.
Yeah, guys. Oh, good. Become this man.
Okay.
Does that help? Is that like sustenance?
Is it like you can transform extra fast if you eat a little? Ew. She's like feral. Oh, ow.
Yeah, but come here. Get her,
Ah.
Oh. God damn it.
Oh, wow. That is
That is an
unsettling.
alarming image.
That is
damn it.
unsettling.
I didn't realize the Shifter was like insanely strong.
Yeah, I know. Shifter got all the powers. Oh, he.
I know, it's a bit of a mind trip.
Hey! Oh, shit.
Real one.
The real Annie?
Singer, go.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. I don't know which one to shoot.
So, the one with the hair down is the one you don't shoot.
Hughie, go.
But you don't have your strength. There's lights here.
Yeah,
There's
you can get it
electricity
back.
here.
Really think your broke down ass can take me?
Oh my god, this is so metaphorical.
Burn her out like a supernatural angel.
She's feeding the darkness within her.
Yeah.
Showing her maturation, her growth.
Showing the doubt. Yes. My god, it's like a John Claude Van Damme fight.
Hey. Owie, owie, ow. Girls, get it done. Yes.
You're right. I don't know if I'm a hero.
Well, I know you're not.
I don't know who the f I am.
It's like some life death shit.
But I do know that I'm the bitch feeding your ass.
Yeah, let's go. Now pull her head off to be sure, and take your ring.
Smash her head in, Kimiko.
I will end Singer myself. You will be president, and you will go along with every word I say as if my hand was jammed up your tight, puckered little hole like the puppet you've always been.
Yep.
I will make sure Zoe knows nothing but pain for the rest of her life.
Oh, you said the wrong things.
And I will send you a piece of her every year for the fucking rest of yours.
You went too far. Went too far.
Well, guess who has two thumbs and is the motherfucking genius of all fucking geniuses? What happened to you guys?
That is so. This has got to be the most uncomfortable shit in the world, man. Damn it.
Oh my god.
Hello, hello.
Oh
You put the ring on her finger.
I thought I was getting engaged to you, all right? She looks just like you. You know, right down to that freckle you have down.
Oh boy.
I mean, you know.
How
Jesus.
many times?
Had to be less than 20.
Down to go down whenever the perfect girl, not someone who is depressed or f***ed up or comes with any complications.
no.
Oh no.
You wanna know how I knew it wasn't you? In the apartment, she wore some designer dress, and you always ditch your bra for sweats as soon as you get home. I found your car keys on the first try. She was sweating, and you have always been, and always will be, 90% pashmina. I love that about you. All your weird, amazing upness. That's what makes you you. Hey, please.
Yeah.
No, you need distance. You need distance. It's understandable. And to hell with anyone who gives Starlight crap for feeling this way. You know there's going to be those guys in the
Well, there's still also not enough sympathy for Hughie either, though.
They're
Hughie's been
both in
through
a
so
messed
much.
up situation.
No, everyone's feelings are so valid in this situation.
Yeah, both sides.
And it's a very realistic response in a very unrealistic situation.
Yeah.
I'll resign without a fight. You just need to get the CIA off my ass and get me and Zoe out.
Okay, all the way off. the shit that you have done.
What, like how you got Samir to cook up some more of the virus to kill me? Oh, and yeah, cut off his fucking leg?
Ah, glad you two connected. Okay.
Glad you two connected.
Only way to win is not to play.
Damn. Be above the game. Tip the board.
I wanted to feel safe. Not like that scared fucking kid at Red River.
Aww.
And I'm not getting Zoe killed over this. This is the only way.
Vicky, I don't know how to trust you.
I'll tell you where Zoe is.
Oh.
Yeah, Homelander, you went way too far threatening the daughter.
You're literally the only person on Earth I can turn to right now.
Somehow the daughter is going to take sexual advantage of Hughie.
Yes, naturally. Yep, there it is.
Oh, man.
Wowie.
Desperately trying to clean house.
Sorry, bro, you're on the list.
Don't kill me. I can pay you.
You're a writer, you don't get paid shit.
I'll do anything.
Anything?
What's the other?
Tell me I'm the smartest superhero in the 7.
Yes.
You are, by far. And that you respect me the most, besides Homelander, of course. You're just saying that because you're scared, aren't you?
No.
You are.
Bro.
But you know what, bro? That's good enough for me.
What? No. Wow.
Have you seen Ashley?
Oh.
This is Ashley.
Oh, other Ashley's dead.
Oh, bro.
No, bro.
This Ashley's not even on the list.
Well, I don't know. Everyone here's named fucking Ashley.
Jesus.
This is so psychotic.
Bro. What?
Murder.
Murder. Oh, no.
He was so proud of his murder. No. Deep was so happy for him.
Violence isn't brave. Forgiveness, letting go, a little fucking mercy. That's brave.
If Neuman even blinks funny, Frenchie's dropping her.
Yeah, fair.
Contingency.
You are getting tested for every single disease known to mankind, okay?
Yep.
I'm not getting shifter syphilis.
Shifter syphilis.
So they're still together?
Shiftipolis.
Even to Neuman is easy compared to us.
Oh.
Aww.
Munko, there is no one better than you.
No.
I love them. Oh, no. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
Great payoff to last season.
Love wins.
Marvin said there was an attempt on Singer's life.
There's just some things you don't gotta worry about.
They're going to try again. And that virus is a Hail Mary.
No, you said the virus!
Ryan needs to know the truth.
Get there.
And we're getting there.
Immediately.
The assassination attempt. It was on your father's orders.
Oh.
In Flight 37, Homelander killed every soul on board.
Holy shit, this is a lot to throw at a kid.
We have it on video, and he's murdered countless more. Your father isn't who you think he is, and he wasn't having an affair with your mom.
Christ!
Oh,
He
no.
raped her.
Dude.
You're the only one who can stop him.
Like, kill him? No, I can't. Don't ask me to.
Oh.
So this is why you want me to go with you? So you can teach me how to kill my dad?
You guys did not handle this well.
I'll be back. I just need to think.
Listen, Ryan, there ain't gonna be another time for you and me, all right? Let's just take a breather, yeah?
You can't leave.
Yes, I can.
This is the CIA's Hazlitt safe house designed to hold people like you, and I don't want to do that, kiddo.
Oh, man.
You're locking me in a cage unless I agree to be your weapon, just like they did to my dad.
That's breaking Grace's heart.
Ryan, when I lost my grandkids, it left this big, empty black hole inside me. And then the greatest miracle came along. You. I love you, kiddo.
I want to leave.
I'm sorry.
Get out of my way.
Don't do anything.
No.
No.
I'm sorry.
Ryan.
I like this. Yeah. Thought that might happen.
Oh, shit. Decision made. That is tragic.
Yeah.
That's really tragic.
Yep.
Right on cue.
Knew that was coming.
I mean, Grace got him all riled up.
Yeah, she was very poorly handled. But now he's made his decision. Oh, Frenchie love. Cute. 2 emojis.
You help me get clear of Homelander and Singer's people at the CIA, and I go quietly.
And you'll owe us one.
I will owe you many.
Infinitely.
You're gonna help us take down Vought and Homelander.
Oi.
Oh.
No deals.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's doing his Jeffrey D. Morgan.
With everything that we've been through together, I have never once asked you to trust me. I am asking now, the way you used to trust Lenny.
Oh, shit.
Please, Butcher.
You're not talking to Butcher, are you?
Uh-oh. Whoa! Whoa! No! No, Vecna Butcher, no! Is that the full-on Parasite?
Yep.
Wow. Got that adrenaline momentum. Oh, wow.
Butcher, you done gone messed up, man. Violence isn't the answer.
Oh, this is very bad. It's very, 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 very bad.
I'll be taking that virus now, thanks, Frenchie.
You took me. It will work on you too.
Yeah. But you don't want to do it.
What happened to the daughter? She just knocked out.
Did not see her die.
Oh, we're going to end on a massive cliffhanger.
Oh, by the way,
you're all fucking welcome.
The Vice President-elect, Victoria Neuman, is dead.
Wow.
Where's Ryan?
Wow.
Plan's dead.
This is the plan. We got here. Just had to keep a few bits to myself. You know, the bits you'd fuck up by,
Knowing.
Yep.
you know, being you. Newman would have been a shit
Yep.
patsy, stubborn, too many ideas, so I went another way.
Wow.
The assassination.
if you'd killed Newman like I ordered.
How'd you get that?
Yeah, who in the room?
Taken into custody by federal agents in an unprecedented turn of events.
Oh, Sage, you are hot.
Yep. Yep.
It's
that.
It's for
That's
you.
Sapio.
Who is it?
Is
Speaker of the House Calhoun.
he going to become president,
Once
Homelander?
they invoke the 25th, he's next in line to be
Oh.
president. He'd like to pledge his allegiance to you.
Oh my God.
Oh, Sage.
Can I get him here to do the salute?
You just get it done for me.
Just like I promised. We had a deal.
Well, I broke the deal.
I didn't. I told you. You could trust me, boo.
Oh, boo.
I threw you out like garbage. Why would you do this?
Thanks for calling it how it is.
To see if I could. Thank you. This was so much fun.
Oh my God.
I love her
yes.
so much.
Peace
Next time?
out.
Hells yeah, blonde ambition. Buckle up for phase 2.
Oh no. Oh my.
I am declaring martial law, deputizing
Wow.
superheroes nationwide,
Wow.
who will report directly to Homelander
man.
himself. To
Thank you,
keep-
Mr. President.
Puppet.
Yeah.
Victoria Neuman, a dear, dear friend.
Make her the martyr.
Murdered
Yep.
by deep state starlighters.
Deep state.
There you go. Oh my God.
Army of superheroes will be called upon to rout these traitors from our government.
Going off the map.
We're coming for you.
Nice shot.
I'm coming for you.
Woo. Wow.
A new age of superheroes begins.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Now.
Hey, here we go. Here we go.
Where children can sleep peacefully in their mother's arms,
Oh,
knowing
girl.
Starlight's pedo agenda has been thwarted.
Oh, it's a Red River group.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Wow. Wow. Ain't no whale.
Oh my God.
Oh damn.
Oh, shit!
Oh.
Oh, right, we get Gen V before season
That's
5.
right. Yeah. Oh my God. No. Oh God.
No!
Oh no!
This dude's always coming back to haunt.
Oh
Our children and feminize our men.
no! Whoa!
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Ouch. Oh
We will
no!
all come together in unity.
Oh, you poor thing.
No! No!
Oh! What have you ordered?
She speaks.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice that.
Oh,
damn.
no!
It's so desperate.
Go.
Fly!
Wow.
Good thing she got her powers.
America strong again.
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 Great. Again.
And most of all, we will make America super again.
Whew. What a great setup for season 5.
Directed by
the man
Eric
himself.
Kripke. Not bad. Oh, goody.
How long have you known? Only since this morning's classified briefing.
Known what?
You were my first call. And the God.
Soldier Boy?
Yeah, is it him? Is it
Oh,
him?
I hope so.
Yeah.
3 generations together.
Yes.
Let's go.
What a perfect post-credit scene.
Oh my god. We have done it. We have traversed season 4 of The Boys. If you're about to listen to this on Apple or Spotify, go ahead and leave some stars on us. Some starlights on us. Coy. Gregory. I want you to fight it out for who talks first. What did you think, sir?
I had a really interesting time with that episode because it was like really good TV. It was really a beautiful culmination of where we've been. It was an insane setup for season 5. But I think that was the first time I really struggled to not feel like it's too real. Like I have my own, like, you know, the rest of the season has been scarily prophetic, but I feel like, you know, this week has made it a little different. Like, I don't know. I really, like, I'm sweaty and like, that's 80% the show. But I think 20% is also just like, it's a really intense, they shot this like a year ago. Like, it's just so crazy that, you know.
Big Nostradamus energy.
Yeah. Like when The Simpsons does it, it's funny because it's animated. But like when it's like a superhero show in live action, it's, I don't know, the show's haunting now. Like, I don't watch Idiocracy anymore because it's not funny anymore. And, like, I feel like this was the first time it felt like it wasn't as funny because I don't like our world anymore.
That's a fair point. I mean, I could feel the writers sort of projecting into the future, and it is eerie as to some of the things that they landed on. G, how do you feel?
I thought it was awesome.
Pretty great.
I thought it was incredible.
It was a great episode.
Sister Sage, man.
Sister Sage.
Fine ass woman right there.
Agree.
God damn.
Agree.
I knew she was going to come back in some way, and then she just has that final card.
I love that so many people were like, you can't write the smartest character because inherently writers couldn't be able to. And like then I was like, well, obviously she was pulling the strings. And then I was still impressed at how she was pulling the strings.
Well,
I
forget about it.
And I love that she comes in, too, at the end, clearly, like, part lobotomized, having a good time.
Yeah, she's happy to be
She's
there.
happy.
She's vibing.
So I'm like, she's clearly taking a break.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, my God.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. It seemed obvious. I thought they would reserve Newman's death for, like, early on next season. It was obvious she was going to die. I didn't expect it to happen this season. But, yeah, I thought there were some, like, really strong choices. I think usually boys, their seasons end with, like, this chapter has concluded. Now we will go to the next chapter. Yeah. And this one feels like a part 1 to where season 5 will be a part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
You know, I feel like it's like a 2-part season. And so I think where they've ended it off here is a beautiful, compelling, haunting cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I thought it was so eerie, and just there's so much to talk about.
Yeah.
There's so much to get into. We got to start with something just super specific. John, you start the first specific thing to specify.
Well, I mean, I guess the biggest portent of the next season, I guess to me, is sort of what happens when you have a potential for 3 generations of this on the playing field all at the same time. You have Ryan, who is clearly only going to be more messed up by this. And then you have Homelander, who is, toward the zenith of an ascent right now. And then you have also the potential. I'm sure they teased us with Soldier Boy because he's going to be unfrozen again in some capacity. And that, to me, is the those are the keys to Homelander as a person, as a character now, with so many people removed from the past as of this season, with his like retribution coming down on so many people. And with Ryan having had this experience now, basically coming in for, again, one last sort of bonding moment with Butcher or something like that, and then coming to find very unceremoniously that, you know, the adults are still maneuvering up above his head. Like, there's just, they're really great at kind of honing in on the fact that, like, they're really good at the nurture aspect on this show because, yeah, I'm like, with Ryan, I don't know. I'm counting on, you know, storytelling to make him the most benevolent of the three, but like every time I reassess, I'm like, I don't know if there's really a possibility for this kid to end up as a good person character.
Well, I think he'll be a rogue agent. I don't think he's going to be like, oh, which side am I on? I think he'll be a little bit of a wild card in the mix versus I don't think he's going to be like a pure Homelander allegiance or a Butcher allegiance. You know?
Yeah.
And I think the ending too, like driving home, like being a president is a puppet position. I feel like that's more like, what was the title of this episode? The Assassination of the President, or something
Assassination
like
Run or something?
that? Yeah, so I thought it would be a little bit more topical toward a very recent event of like, oh, it might reflect that more. But to me, what this really demonstrated is kind of the bigger problem. And I've stayed clear of talking, you know, there's a lot of politics happening, obviously, right now. And I've stayed clear of like being very specific about it. The one thing I will say, which I'm sure will get people a little bit upset, at the same time, I think it's very true. So it's my opinion that I feel like now more than ever, being the president doesn't feel like a respectful position to be. I feel like it used to be special. Like growing up, like even like George W. Bush, Republican, and then Obama, Democrat. There's something like the president is speaking. Now it just seems like a silly thing to me. And now more than ever, when you look at like Biden speak, you're like, he's clearly not running the country. You know,
sure.
There's clearly some fill-in. He's clearly some puppet. You know, and I think that's what this episode just drove home more for me as something that feels like really topical. It's something we've always kind of like suspected, but I think now more than ever it feels like, yeah, it is just some like puppet position with bigger agendas than they actually tell the public. And so I love that commentary being weaved into here. And when I thought it would be a little bit more about, you know, assassination stuff.
Well, as soon as they were like the soft tissue, I was like an ear. Like I was like, how Nostradamus were they?
Oh my God, yeah. Well, and oh goodness, I had a train of thought based off of that, and now it might be drifting from my mind.
I have a thought. Do you have it back?
Go for it.
I want you to get it back. If you didn't get back, I got you.
Well, just that, yeah. Like with a, when it comes to the president, it makes it very clear. Like I thought this episode was going to spend more time doing like we're recreating.
January 6th.
Yeah. I thought we were going to spend a lot of time in imagery that looks and feels like that, and this is like an episode that takes place largely indoors in different like bunkers and things, so it's like very far removed from that. But yeah, it's that idea that like the president, sure, is some kind of figurehead, but yeah, also it's become very clear, I think, just in the public eye that like, yeah, whoever has the most money, whoever has, you know, the biggest interest and the biggest means to throw that around are the people who can yank the ropes of the presidency and whatever else.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think they well illustrate that here, Coy.
Being the president is a show now. That's what it is.
I think this episode really helped me like cathartically go through Hughie's journey. Because this whole season's been beating the crap out of Hughie in so many ways, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. And then I love that the payoff was a little rushed, but they only had how many episodes they had. I wish like in the same episode where he had the reveal, he also had to come to the conclusion, which maybe that's how he handles traumas. He has to like cope. But I really like the super idealized concept that, you know, violence isn't what's going to solve the violence. Like I really liked the concept of forgiveness and not being desensitized by murder and blood, and the hope that the way to get better is to actually get better, because you're never going to get better by just killing more. So as an idealist, I used to be, a little childlike piece of me came back and went, remember we used to believe. And that was nice. Like it was nice to remember that I had hope. So I really enjoyed. I liked Hughie reminding me that I once believed in us.
Yeah, And the place the I don't know, that's always a kind of an effective moment in fiction of any kind, especially, audiovisual fiction, when a character is like been through so much violence that they come out the other side sort of, and they sort of accept like, yes, this is a violent world and we will have to deal with this, but when we can, we ought to make the example and try and choose better than that, try to choose above and beyond that.
Because the whole season was about the boys not choosing that, and it was like more and more the line kept blurring, and I think it's kind of my Superman thing, right? Like, if you have no ideal to look to, what are you? And you can't ever be Superman. You can't ever, like, that's the point of Superman, is he's better. He's supposed to be aspirational, not inspirational. It's supposed to be something that we strive for, not able to come close to reaching, but that's above. And if the heroes, as real and grounded as everything is, if they are just causing death, then what is the goal? What's the end? How do we ever find something worth aspiring for? It should be, again, aspire, not inspire. There should be some great goal. So as real as a show can be, I think there should also be like an idealized end. And I like that, as unrealistic as it is for Hughie, it is a beautiful message to have something to fight for. Because if there's something to fight for, then you're a nihilist. And I think in your teens and your 20s, nihilism is beautiful. But I think that growing up is realizing that nihilism can only get you so far, because without hope, there's nothing else to fight for. And I thought that was a really beautiful moment.
Well, I think they've drove home the differences between one of the commentaries of this season has been about violence, which is interesting for a show that seems to embrace the humorous side of how pulpy the violence can be. Even in this episode, the violence can be so extreme. And they show that with like the Deep in this episode of watching how far he's gone when it comes to violence. He used to kind of hesitate at these actions. Now
he celebrates Noir's boner.
Now even Noir, a guy he's been influenced in this direction, watching Butcher succumb to the violent side in him when he's been leaning more towards the angelic conscience side in himself, then ruptures the entire plan that they all set forward, So I like that they're visually showing you the destructive nature of what violence causes. I think as an episode, it's just a really good episode. Like, it was incredibly tense.
Yeah.
It had surprising, like the moments of humor were very surprising. And I love when you get down to even immediate stuff of like messing with Hughie's relationship with Starlight as a married man who, and Quaid being engaged. It's like that would probably click with us a little bit harder when we're just like, oh God, this is so awkward, of like the freaking the uncomfortableness of when the truth comes out. Yeah. And I even thought the way they wrote Annie and Hughie's interactions with each other after the reveal was done and she was in a safe place, like those responses to me were very human responses in a larger than life science fiction scenario. Sure. It was very still like these responses from both of them and Annie's feels very much just. Of course you would feel all these conflicted feelings and have these judgments being placed, and Hughie would be there being like, I know I thought it was you, but I still technically am the one who cheated, but I didn't mean to because I thought,
Yeah. I would have liked one moment of someone checking on Hughie, though. I would have, because I understand where she was coming from, but I don't love that Hughie went through all of that and didn't have anyone to turn to. I would have liked Mother's Milk checking on Hughie. I would have liked someone being like, hey, you've been violated as well a lot also. Like, he literally went through 3 episodes of just like, Hughie, deal with this. And like, Annie was the one that checked on him with his dad, and then Annie went away, and now he's had fresh hell unleashed upon him. Everybody's like, he'll take care of it. He's a man.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think Annie would have been the one.
No, but Mother's Milk or someone.
Else. And I think that plays to a larger problem with the boys. Is
beat up Hughie.
Is that granted? Before I say this, I will also say I didn't read the full interview. It was just one of those quotes going around.
Did you get clickbaited, Greg?
One of those quotes from Kripke that I was like, I'll say, if this is true, this is kind of a problem. Is that thing about when talking about someone was interviewing him asking about the assault that Hughie endures in the show, and the response was like, oh, that's a bleak way to look at it. We just thought it was funny.
See, that makes it, and if that's true, again, I haven't read the article, but if that is how they dealt with it, that does feel like diminutive to his experience, and therefore that's why they ignored it. Whereas if they'd actually been like, bro, you good? Like, I just
Yeah.
wanted a moment.
Because when it happens to women in this show, they obviously take it, they treat it with a sensitivity,
Right.
You know, versus like the stuff with guys, which has kind of been a television medium problem for a very long time.
Cultural problem.
It's a cultural problem, but like
and
it's
women
kind of
deal
funny.
with an exponential like increase of that happening.
Yeah.
I just think that there's also, we've seen it since this show deals with it happening to a man. It would have just been nice, since it is an opportunity for them to look at Hughie.
Yeah. And so I think that is something to consider. I want them to write whatever the hell they want to write. I do think that it's okay to sometimes go, there's something a little bit flawed in this.
Check on your Hueys.
I think it can be funny. Yeah, I think it can simultaneously be funny and awkward, but also you could something realistic.
That
at the
is a
same time.
very
Yeah.
head trip emotional experience to go through, because you were robbed of your proposal. You've been intimate with somebody who's wearing your other's skin likeness. Like, there's so
you were
much
violated. At the end of the day, you were sexually assaulted. It was like, to say cheating
emotionally,
to say cheating is the wrong word.
You've had your reality violated in multiple different ways.
And one of the most special
faculties.
moments of his life was robbed of him, and no one went, "You good?" That was my as someone who recently proposed, I was like, I can't imagine having that moment taken from me. And no one's
terrible.
like, "How are you handling this?"
Yeah, I mean, to me, I guess it kind of felt like one of those things that would get clipped for time, because we did do so much across this episode, like from where we started to where we ended up.
I just think it allows for people to be mad at Annie's character, which isn't fair. And then it also allows for people to feel like Hughie didn't get his time, which isn't fair. So like a 2-minute scene with Mother's Milk would solve both of that.
Totally. I mean,
that's
like,
my only note.
My gripes throughout the season, if any, have largely been those kinds of things where it's like, oh man, I would have loved to have spent a little more time with this character, or developing this thing, or being like a little bit more intimate about this scenario or whatever it is. But I mean, again, they've had so much ground to cover, and they've been covering it pretty well. I don't know if I would say this is the most graceful season in terms of some of the interplay between just character stuff versus things that advance like the greater machinations of the plot and all that.
It's most ambitious season. I think this season like covered them and like covered the most ground as a pro and a con. Like what you're saying, but also what they were able to do at the very end. They're making Gen V suddenly. I think about shared universes for a living, and I was still like, oh right, like it was such a special moment to see those characters for a post credit almost.
Well, and they're really good at getting at what kind of jars and unsettles me about the whole kind of political spectrum is that like you have like Homelander and Butcher are two polar opposites who are willing to go to similar extremes to secure some kind of, lifestyle they believe is under attack. And I feel like between those two poles, you have like, all sorts of shades of gray and variance and different lines of violence and different lines of how like interpersonal respect, like there's so many debates you can look at out in the world and online or wherever else where like if you remove the specifics, like people are doing the same thing, they're just believing in a slightly different or sometimes very different ideology, but like the behavior and the human back and forth is like kind of the same. And I feel like that's a big driver of the mess of everything. And I feel like they're good at encapsulating that mess across this show, and especially during a season like this that is so like pot about to boil over.
I wish Grace had more screen time this season. That is, especially if you're going to kill her off.
Yeah, I wish we had more connection back to her. I agree.
Yeah.
Remember Ashley?
That
we ended up her like getting powers and like
cliffhanger.
It worked. I just wish it was a little later in the episode, so it felt cliffhanger, not just like dot dot dot.
Yeah.
The whole Grace thing felt like I wish a lot of that had at least more components, especially her just coming at Ryan like, I gotta tell you everything right this second.
It felt like a guest star they had to book for a day. Like it felt like from an LA Showtime like business perspective, it was like, we got a guest star, we got the actress, we got her for 1 hour. Like it felt very all right. Use this.
I wish they should have better. That scene was just like, I mean, I get it. You're desperate. You're thinking irrational. You're like, there's a ticking time. There's a literal ticking time clock. There has already been an attempt assassination on the president. Like there's I think
There's
a lot
reasons,
of
but
a lot
I
of
never had a chance.
A lot of the time, you like things I don't even consider. I don't even like bother to critique it in my own head because I'm aware of the ticking time clock in the situation, and characters are getting emotional and sometimes saying things they shouldn't be saying, and that's part of being a human being. It's part of being a character, is being flawed.
Yeah.
And in that moment, though, I do kind. It just bums me out that we didn't get more time with her. And when Ryan does step over her, that was very eerie. Of like, oh damn, he's not like, what did I do? He's like, I've made my choice. I have a path.
Yeah.
Like it was like he was examining like, oh, how do I feel about this? I don't feel bad.
I thought that was really good acting on his part because throughout the season we've seen redemption and then slipping, redemption, slipping, and that was like the last slip, and now he's slipped.
Yeah, he's chosen a path. But damn, dude, that's harsh. And all that information, like it's like Grace just in an attempt to get him to get to their side has probably converted him to full villainy.
I also want to give credit to Karl Urban's performance this episode.
Absolutely.
There were so many moments where I was like, oh, this is the best acting I've seen from blank. And like Karl Urban, I thought might die. We talked episode 3 and 5 about like, does the season end with him dying as a cliffhanger? And then when they open the episode with him in the hospital bed, which we got tricked, just like Ryan got tricked. I definitely thought maybe that's how they do this is important. And then I love that once he embraced his parasite, he looked so healthy. Looked great. Took care of business.
I like them solidifying that Jeffrey D. Morgan is just he's the parasite within him. Like, it's like very.
Because then the camera angles were a lot like I think it was you that said like, oh, he's just doing Jeffrey Dean Morgan now. Like they even shot it like they'd been shooting him. Yeah, that was that upward shot, and he like strutted in. And I was like, oh, he's doing the bit.
Well, and that almost thematically matches the Shifter almost in a way. It's because it's like you let over and give it your memories, and you let it kind of have like I'm sure it just dug through his brain and was like, oh yeah, this is the most opportune avatar for me to use to venom you essentially.
I also love that like the brokenness of Butcher got to be like, well, Ryan's bad. I have nothing to live for. I love that was the catalyst for him embracing it. I like that he'd been fighting the parasite metaphorically and literally, and then Ryan going, he's like, well, yeah, we kill them all. Like, obviously, like this is, I have nothing left but violence. And you see the darkness in his eyes because Karl Urban's great.
And as Butcher, he's still got to say goodbye to Hughie.
Yeah, and that father-son speech on the phone with the titty bar. The steakhouse was so. Oh, and the Antony Starr. Okay, so everybody talked about Antony Starr's incredible episode where he just took out his childhood and the cake. But I think, and like, not to say that wasn't like transcendent, should get Emmy, but for some reason that walk out from the studio, I was more scared of him than I've ever been. And when he stopped and the light grabbed half his face, and he like just was like, of course I considered that. That acting was so powerful and terrifying and inhuman. Like,
well, and it's like he's looking at you. Like he's looking like right down the lens in that moment.
It felt like everything I've read about people describing his acting. Like I was like, I feel the fear. Oh my God, Antony Starr. Like that was incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, like it fascinates me because obviously Homelander is still very Homelander as of now, and kind of as Homelandery as ever in just how kind of pulled around by his various warring emotions and faculties and whatnot. What makes me curious is where Ryan's going to land, because it certainly seems like he's on a path more toward villainy, but I don't necessarily believe that path leads just right back to chumming with Homelander, which is almost like scarier because now you have like a third
entity,
potentially even more nihilistic entity, because like who can you trust and he's got no role models whatsoever. And then just little things like I really enjoyed getting, I mean, Kimiko and Frenchie have been always a highlight of the show spiritually for me, and I'm always a little, there's so much greatness that we get to appreciate. So I'm not sitting here being like, it's ruining the show. But I'm always like, man, I remember when we used to get a lot of their story together, which I do miss some of. And I mean, there's a bit of I feel like some of the stuff that came up with her backstory is still left a little dangling as well here. And we had the whole thing where Frenchie goes away, but then we undid that because we didn't really spend any time with his remorse there. But like them coming back together here and solidifying their love
for 3 minutes
while it is part of this yo-yo that they keep going on, at least in that moment, was very satisfying.
I hope season 5 they just keep them together.
Yeah.
I hope Frenchie doesn't go to prison. I hope he doesn't discover drugs. I hope he doesn't go to
something was whispered into his ear, so he's following whatever command.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so he's going to do some evil stuff.
I just want them to be happy for 1 minute.
And her screaming.
She finally got her voice back. I didn't even notice. I was so in the moment.
Yeah.
That was a new
I didn't notice, so you just said it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's the whole thing. She was screaming after him.
I was like,
I was so overwhelmed with emotion. I didn't think consciously like there's sound out for her.
Yeah, I was so in the moment. I didn't notice until John pointed it out.
Good call. I didn't know this moment.
But I do think this was the least interesting Frenchie and Kimiko was this season. I feel like not that they went down a grade, it's just compared to everyone else's story, somehow Hughie's story became more interesting than like Frenchie and Kimiko. It's like I kind of felt like a lot of it was very repetitive and rehashed from what we've seen of them from previous seasons. Their final moment together, getting the kiss, I really loved, and they've each had moments, isolated moments and scenes. I'm talking about their overall story in the season. It's been the least interesting to me that they've been here as characters.
Yeah, and they're such great, appealing performers. Like, I love watching them, and it feels like with because you have a similar dynamic where it's, the push-pull between him and his family and their ability to live harmoniously. And at least in this season, I feel like they replaced what, they did a little bit of that, but they replaced the rest of it with his enlarged role in the grappling with being the leader or not of the boys. Whereas, Kimiko and Frenchie don't really get that. And I feel like Frenchie going to prison is something you could have done something interesting with in some variety. And I mean, certainly Kimiko goes to visit him. He doesn't want to visit, all that stuff. But yeah, it almost feels like we could have done something more befitting of these two great performers with the time. Because, I don't know. That is something that's like still stood out to me. That plot thread of having him go away and then immediately bringing him back and not really doing anything there. And that's something that I hope the last season can do, is make so that all of our core characters who we've traversed this whole messed up journey with have some really defined, set of stakes and things to do. Because, it's like it's been really nice having Hughie sort of back as one of the most engaging characters with some of the most, heartfelt storylines and stuff like that. And then, seeing the ups and downs with Butcher and seeing him trying to reconcile his, heart side with his, more just sort of physical, voracious side, all that stuff. And then the array of soup things we've had. I'm curious to see what happens with Firecracker, because, I don't know, she's on the edge, and she's got the worst sort of end of the stick with Homelander now. Ashley, obviously. Is there anybody else with a prominent line of...
A-Train, but that's it.
I'm excited to see him.
A-Train lived through season 4.
Yeah.
He's off the radar
shocked.
now. He's okay.
Yeah.
He's doing okay.
They made us love him so much. I thought it was an inevitability. I thought dude was dying every time we loved him more. I was like, they're doing the movie trope. They let him live for us to love him enough to die next season.
Yeah, and Butcher's headed out into the cold. He's the only one who got away.
Man, that was a really good finale. I think I know it was good because I'm like struck.
Yeah, and it's gonna be I can tell this season, this episode, it's gonna be unfolding in my mind well past this immediate moment of processing.
I do think I'm gonna stand by the opening of the season was rocky and it got better and better. I think the first couple episodes didn't quite feel. I see where it went, but they didn't quite feel like they were as directionally. The momentum didn't feel like it had a single direction, and then once the momentum of the show started going, it really felt cohesive, and I loved the way it landed with the occasional flaw with some timing issues, and I agree with the Frenchie story, but overall I think this season got better and better.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, gang, that's it for now. Join us again in a couple years' time if there's still a place to join us in, and if there are still stories to be told on television or streaming or otherwise. Leave us your thoughts on the episode, on the season as a whole in the comments down below. Do all the YouTube stuff, like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time. Much love, and be good to one another, please. Love you. Annie. January. The Starlight of this channel. See what I did there? Your name is an open opportunity. You're mononymous. You're just Annie. You could be a little orphan Annie. You could be an Annie in the Annie musical is Little Orphan Annie, but either way,
you could be Fanny Annie.
You could be Fanny Annie, and if you're in the UK,
I kicked that
obscene.
little girl's ass so much when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Just call her Fanny Annie, throw rocks at her. It was hilarious. We all did it, guys and girls. It wasn't a sexist thing. It was awesome.
You could be Annie Pacquiao. You could be a boxer of sorts.
Yeah.
Throwing down and being Filipino as well.
You could be Granny Annie. Oh. We used to throw rocks at this grandma. It was hilarious.
Oh, sure. I see.
Oh, man. All the kids beat her up, including Fanny Annie. She was part of it, too.
Fanny Annie. Tanny Annie would join in. Tanny Annie was always spending summers abroad, coming back all crisped out.
She was rock free.
She was rock free because she knew what the business was.
Understood.
Like you're a good Annie, and I bet you've never been hit by a rock in your life because you yourself are the rock, because you rock, and you're being a rock by being so supportive of this Patreon and our endeavors here. Annie, you're at the beginning of the alphabet. You are an A+, and we very much appreciate you. Be well. Stay pledged.